it's going to naturally release that traumatic stress energy, and you probably aren't going to experience any PTSD from it. But if you have to, like, keep it moving, as we so often do, now we have a higher risk of that becoming more of like a PTSD event.
Whoa, okay. PTSD, explain that.
Yep. So post-traumatic stress syndrome or disorder is just, that's sort of like the official diagnosis for someone who's experienced a traumatic event and it's having a long-term symptoms that are it's essentially these fight, flight, freeze responses that are showing up in our bodies, and we've come up with labels for them.
Okay, so I want to talk with you in detail about what you do with a person who shows up with those symptoms. But first, let's talk about you. Okay. How in the world did you end up going into somatic healing? Tell us, just take us as much as you're comfortable with. I know you're a therapist, and therapists don't talk about themselves but so much. But as much as you're comfortable, tell us how you got into this field and why you're doing this.
Yeah. I actually, with somatic experiencing and that training, I've learned that the human connection is such an important part of healing, that I've learned that using my own like self and experiences is sometimes so deeply important to the work.
Yes.
So I might be a little more on the liberal side of like sharing.
Well, good. I'm all the way over.
But so let's see. So how I came to somatic healing. I mean, the first introduction I had to it was at a NASW conference, National Association of Social Workers, and I went to a workshop, and the person leading it was a somatic experiencing practitioner, and started the workshop off with the simple orienting practice, which is an invitation to just let your eyes go where they want to go. You're not purposeful, we're looking for anything, you're just letting your eyes sort of take a look around in the ways that they might want to, and then notice what happens. And I noticed such a distinct difference in my internal experience from something so simple, that I was like, I want to know more about that. And so I went home and I Googled.
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
What was the before and after?
Yeah, well, the before was like probably just like tension in my body. Like, I'm at this conference, I've just sat down, I've been moving about, and I'm among professionals. I was a very new professional at the time. And so maybe some like social stress as well. And I'm feeling all that. And then I do this sort of looking around, and there's like a deep breath that comes in, and my shoulders drop a little bit. And I'm just like, oh, I'm safe here. Okay, here I am.
Oh, how cool.
Just so simple, but offers so much. Yeah.
Yeah, I can, as you were talking, I could actually feel the difference if I'm a professional on red